All right, season 1, episode 5 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let's get into it. Let's rewatch it. And I've been remiss in mentioning this, but if you have friends that like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you should have them come watch these because you know they're a lot of fun. You've been watching them. We could all have fun together. You know, like a cult. I feel like she's fought this vampire already. Like, doesn't he look like the same vampire from last episode?
Oh, that's great. I kill him, you fence their stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's a good arrangement.
What is it?
Like, she never takes the wallets off of them before she kills them.
There will be a time of crisis.
Oh, his chapped nose and mouth looks sore. It makes me want to put on chapstick. Better stop touching my mouth.
And he will lead her into hell.
If I'm a vampire and I am still having to go to
So
fucking
shall it
church,
be.
absolutely not.
As it is written, so shall it be.
Oh my god, enough with the church.
And one of
And I've
He is 27 years old. That man has a car payment.
Emily Dickinson.
We're both fans.
She's quite a good poet. I mean, for
A girl?
an American.
We all heard what you were about to say, Giles.
So Buffy, how'd the slaying go last night?
Xander?
I mean, how'd the laying go? No, I don't mean that either.
Good save.
Owen, he's all alone. Maybe somebody should sit with him.
Maybe he's trying to read Buffy. No, Buffy, because he's going to know you're not a reader. He's going to know that you're not into books the way you said you were, because you're going to bother him while he's obviously reading.
Tell her.
I'm afraid it's very big.
Thank you. Wait, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Boys.
Like, Willow, why would you want the librarian to talk to you guys about... Like, that's not even your business to be telling other people, Willow. Let alone an adult.
It says he will rise from the ashes of the five on the evening of the 1000th day.
Oh! The Anointed! It's that kid, isn't it? Is it? Oh, no, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that awful kid.
Buffy has a really important date.
Owen.
All right. Well, I'll just jump in my time machine, go back to the 12th century, and ask the vampires to postpone their ancient prophecy for a few days while you take in dinner and a show.
Okay, at this point you're abusing sarcasm.
There comes a time in your life when you start to see yourself, you're no longer a Scooby. You're one of the adults that has to put up with them.
Besides, there aren't any fresh graves. Who's gonna rise?
If there weren't any fresh graves, why did they even waste their... You know what? I'm not a vampire slayer.
I went on an airplane.
Damn it! I forgot about the kid.
You will be judged.
That guy looked like Alex from Grey's Anatomy. You know, Dr. Karev? Why is Cordelia into him? Because he's kind of nerdy.
Me and Owen.
Yeah, so it is. It sure is so.
Oh, boo-hoo, Joss.
Here, put this on.
You're not bothering me.
Well, I read somewhere once that sometimes they go to movies. Movies.
This scene bothers me because he watches her in the mirror, and I'm supposed to be like, this guy's her friend. This is what used to pass, or probably still passes, for friendship with a straight guy and a straight girl.
If the apocalypse comes, beat me.
Ah, iconic.
I suppose I'll just go to the funeral home in case.
Joyce is just gonna come home, and there's gonna be like the school librarian and 2 kids she doesn't really know just standing in her house. And that was the 90s.
Did she have a tragic and romantic life? With a lot of bees?
Quiet, kind of sequestered and uneventful.
Buffy's like, will you mansplain Emily Dickinson to me? What do you think you're gonna do? You're a human. You're a human, and your car always stalls. I remember this episode now. Giles goes and does a jackass thing. Oh, and that's the other thing, is that later when we learn out that he knows how to do witchcraft and shit, why doesn't he do some here? Like, I get he can't do it because it'll, like, make him evil or whatever, but to protect yourself against vampires, you can't do a little bit of... Wait, why are vampires in cemeteries anyway? There are crosses everywhere in cemeteries. How can they even be in there? Oh my gosh, my entire view of this show has been blown apart. That's a detail I've never even considered. You gotta put, Giles, settle down. You gotta put something underneath the doorknob. Giles, dumber than a velociraptor. It's very weird to me that they had the love interest mimic Giles's line from before. But by the time we get to season 4, which is where I put on my shipper hat, oh, I'm gonna refer back to that. And everybody's gonna be sorry.
You see a dead body?
That's like me. You take me anywhere and I'm like, hey, are we gonna see a dead body? And then people are like, no. No. This is the go-kart place.
Giles?
Yeah, they got in because Giles can't figure out how to keep a door from... the door flipper from...
Giles!
It is you. Oh, good.
I guess I don't know what the observation room is. This is like a mausoleum, but also a funeral home and a crematorium, and apparently a place where you would identify dead bodies, because that's what I'm assuming the observation part is. I'm
What are you guys doing?
ineffectively barricading the door.
Nothing.
There's an empty one you could have been in, Giles. You climbed in one with a dead body.
Pork and beans. Pork and beans.
That is a pretty creepy thing for someone who wants to kill you to say. Can I say like pork and beans over and over while he's coming to kill you? That is unsettling. Like, that's one of the more unsettling phrases that I think you could use. Alright. This is the second time Giles has been knocked unconscious. We're going to start keeping track. Because he was knocked unconscious in the witch episode. So this is twice now. I'm going to keep a running count of head injuries.
I think you're the coolest.
Really?
I mean, last night was incredible.
Look at Murphy Brown back there.
It's not you, it's me.
Right. It's you.
We never see him again, but this guy now knows that his classmates routinely fight monsters. And a faculty member, they get together and they fight monsters, and he just knows this.
I was 10 years old when my father told me I was destined to be a watcher.
Oh, it's the sad pilot story.
You, Xander, Willow, you guys know the score. You're careful. 2 days in my world and no one really would get himself killed. Or I'd get him killed.
Buffy said, I don't want any new trainees.
I have volumes of lore, of prophecies, of predictions, but I don't have an instruction manual.
That seems real dumb on behalf of the Watchers Council. That seems like the #1 thing that they would have wanted to come up with is an instruction manual.
Welcome, my friend.
I don't know why. I just don't like that kid. It's not like the kid, it's just I don't like it's not even the character. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, that was episode 5 of Buffy, season 1. And I really like that one. That's I wouldn't say like on my favorites, but like definitely one of my favorites out of season 1 because the way that it helps establish Buffy's characterization, and it really sets up early in the season that like we're gonna see her, like her having these issues is going to be something that is part of the show. Like part of the story is going to be how Buffy handles dating and romance and having a normal life, but also being the Slayer. Like that's just a really good way of introducing it, because they didn't have to set up a whole romantic subplot with anybody yet. It didn't have to get off the ground. She didn't have to have a love interest really yet, but you could just use this one-off character and show like all of the problems that are going to be inherent in her trying to date somebody. But yeah, but unfortunately that also sets up that she has to be with Angel because, you know, he's a part of that world already. But I like that episode anyway. And my only real criticisms is that thing about the cemetery. It never occurred to me before that there would be crosses all over a frickin' cemetery. So why are the vampires always hanging out in there? I'm going to be on the lookout. I'm going to be on the hunt every time we watch it and they're in a cemetery. I'm going to be looking for crosses. And we're going to keeping track of the number of times Giles gets knocked out, because I honestly think that by the end of season 3 he should have died just from the brain trauma. So yeah, I guess like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends if they like Buffy to check these out, and catch you on the flip side.